Okay. Hello, everybody. Can anybody hear me? No. You should be able to see me live now. We were looking good? I think so. I think we're all good, right? Yeah. So, let me begin sharing here. Window. Screen. Which screen we're sharing? This one at the current moment. Hello, everyone. Okay. There we are. So, sorry about that. Slightly late start. Having some technical issues. Didn't really know how to start the stream because never streamed on YouTube before. So this is a first. But hopefully we'll see some new faces in here. And you'll see how we do things around in TTV. So, first of all, let's do like a little outlook from what we're going to be doing, kind of what we're looking at for the rest of the meeting minutes, right? So meeting minutes are coming out in around 25 minutes odd. So first of all, we'll start up actually on the daily chart for this one. Sorry, these are paper train executions. I'll turn these off for now. We'll talk about executions later on in the day. So, what we're looking at firstly is these highs in the morning, right after 9:30, the Judas swing took these highs out, right? And in TTV, I mentioned that in the outlook, we came into this new day opening, this new week opening gap here, and this Fair Valley gap here, and this was our internal draw, right? Remember in my most recent lecture, I didn't talk much about it, but I did mention internal to external liquidity. Probably my next lecture, maybe the lecture after that, I will kind of go a bit deeper into it. But main thing is internal is your order blocks and inefficiencies inside of the range, right? And then your external range is your highs and lows. That's your internal to external, right? So we came to internal draw and never closed inside of it. And then what we will be able to see if we drop down time frames, we instantly move away from it, right? We tap into it, instantly move away. Now, I had this PD array marked out here earlier on in the week. We had a perfect bounce from it there, and we started moving away from it again. So these highs were my external draw. They got tapped just after 9:30. So the Judas swing took them out. Right, perfect. Now, this is where it starts to get a bit iffy, okay? Because our daily draw, in my opinion, was these highs. But right after 9:30, Judas swing above them, and then came right back down. So, if we keep utilizing the logic of internal to external and external to internal, they will know that our draw for now would be this breakaway gap here. Or this one over here. I didn't even see this one earlier, actually. Let me mark this one out. There we are. Those would be our two draws for the moment. If we drop down to our hourly chart on the ES as well, what we'll be able to see is we do have SMT on the lows. Okay, we do have SMT on the lows. However, look at this larger SMT, right? We have a massive one on the highs here. These two highs, okay? And these were formed because they were like previous daily highs. These are a form of time-based liquidity, SMT. So anything from like far away price action, that is a form of time-based liquidity. even hourly highs, hourly lows, 30-minute highs, lows, 15-minute. Doesn't matter what time frame it's on. It's all a form of time-based liquidity, SMT. So we're going to stay on the higher time frames for a little bit now. This is how we trade. This is the best way to trade, okay? You never drop down into the lower time frames until your high time frame is clear. Now, what we will be able to see is we do have an SMT right here on the highs. But we do need to be wary of these SMTs on the lows. And ES actually has came into this first breakaway gap here, which could be a little bit of a problem because now we're not 100% sure on our bias. For now, my draw on ES would be this order block high, right? I am looking for lower prices. For meeting minutes, we could see a Judas up, meaning we could reach into this order block here, which wouldn't actually be too bad. I'll change this to black, which wouldn't be terrible, right? I wouldn't mind a Judas into that order block there for now. Does anyone have any questions on like what I'm looking at, or is everything clear? Because at the moment we are looking for higher prices. In fact, I'll jump up to the daily chart again to actually give you a bit of a bit more of a macro view and things. Let me hide these drawings. Let me hide those drawings. Okay, so what we'll be able to see on the daily chart, which is more of a macro look, right? This is outlook for the next week or two. The only thing stopping us right now is this SMT on these highs, right? That's kind of like the only thing stopping us. Right, just let me cook for a little bit here. Okay, we have the SMT on the highs. However, if you paid attention to my SMT lecture, I mentioned that SMTs will get invalidated no matter what, as long as, right, as long as our institutional order flow is heading inside that direction. Right now, we are inside of a buy program. Clearly, right? Who can tell me in the chat, what is our draw for this daily buy program? Type in the chat. What do you think the draw for this daily buy program is? Let's see who knows their stuff. So now we can't play music in here, otherwise I'll get a copyright strike on YouTube. So we do usually play a bit of music in the streams. Obviously that's on Discord, so. Alright, so we're getting all-time highs, current yearly high, relative equal highs. Above that, 21.7355 value gap, the highs, high of the market maker model. You're correct, right? The draw for this is awfully clear, right? Everyone knows original consolidation. This right here is our original consolidation. So these highs are our draw for this daily market maker model. As soon as ES takes out these highs, I'm expecting a pretty rapid expansion. Okay, at least this breakaway gap to the minimum on NQ. However, if we date back to the knowledge that I was talking about earlier, the external to internal, internal to external, I'm going to add one more thing onto that, okay? And that is external to external liquidity, okay? What this means is, and the only time that this actually happens, is when the even higher time frame order flow is in check with our drawn liquidity. Okay, so let's jump up to the weekly. Okay, so I'm not going to draw out this because otherwise all the drawings are going to come up and everything's going to be really messy. But if we take this low right here and draw it out, I'm just drawing out with my cursor, what can you see? We can see that this week right here, this 7th of April week opened down below. We gapped lower, okay? So in here, we would have a opening gap. Then we took out these lows, okay? Then guess what? We closed back into the range. Now, this is a turtle soup, right? I'm sure most of you, by now, will know what a turtle soup is, okay? We souped these lows, and now our draw is going to be this internal gap right here. However, our order flow is bullish, right? It's bullish until we're proven wrong. If we're proven wrong, that's fine, okay? There's absolutely no problem with being proven wrong, okay? In my opinion, that's actually good, because that tells you exactly where we're going, right? Because if I get invalidated, fine. Then all I'm doing is switching my bias, and I'm going short instead. So, for the moment, we have reached our internal draw. However, I'm expecting these highs to get met. On the lower time frames, our order flow is still clearly bullish. We drop down to the 12-hour. Let me take off this thing here. On the 12-hour, we are still clearly bullish. Nothing has been invalidated yet. There's nothing telling us that we are going to drop even lower. So, on the 12-hour, our draw is going to be up here, okay? However, these highs are looking far too smooth, okay? If you've watched any of ICT's lectures, you know what smooth highs and lows are. They basically just serve as your draws and liquidity. The hourly candle. This hourly candle, oh, we've already actually drawn out these highs. So this hourly candle souped these daily highs up here. Actually, that's not actually perfectly on there. Let me draw that out there. There we are. Soup those highs. Meeting minutes have come in about 15 minutes. Yeah, well, can you hear the background? Birds chirping. Yeah. It keeps you cool and relaxed throughout the trading journey. So, we'll drop down to the 15-minute structure. That's pretty much as low as we want to go before we get a clear read on price. I like to play with ranges. So, for the moment, this is our range, right? This is our 15-minute range. On NQ, we swept our range high into this internal draw, souping these highs here, making our 3-candle model. Sure, if you watch my lectures, you know what 3-candle model is. So by now, these lows should be our draw. Only reason you wouldn't enter in something like this is the time and the economic calendar. Okay? The economic calendar is telling us that there is at least uncertainty ahead of us because, as we know, red folder news is utilized to manipulate. Okay? Red folder news is used for 2 things: manipulation and distribution. Has our manipulation already happened beforehand? In my opinion, yes. Okay, but I'm not going to say exactly which direction I think we're going to go. All I'm saying is, in my opinion, it has been made via this wick, right? I'm expecting our 930 Judas to have made this wick up here as our manipulation. As right here, manipulation. This is our kind of accumulation here. Great, and then our distribution is going to come at least down to these lows, but as I said, these breakaway gaps are a much nicer target for me, as we have came into that external draw. Make sense? Cool. So for now, it's just a waiting game. We have 10 minutes till meme minutes come out. If I'm being honest, I'm not expecting anything like absolutely groundbreaking like it does sometimes, right? Because we do have Nvidia earnings later on in the day, just after close. So we could stream till after Nvidia earnings, if you guys are up for it. If you guys want me to stream up to Nvidia earnings, I can. That's another like 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours away. Might need to go get something to eat and drink in the meantime, but we can definitely do that if people are up for it. Actually, I want to know. I'll start a little poll here. Let me do this. 1 second. Right. I'm about to put a little poll out. In our current macro price action, do you think when news gets released, we're going to move higher or lower? Right. There is our poll. Everybody vote. Do you think this news release is going to be released higher or lower? Quite a few people saying lower, higher. It's around 50. It's like 50-50 for the moment. Lower. Also, is the sound and everything fine? Everything's so fine. So I've never streamed on YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing here. So. Okay. It's pretty much 50-50. I think one more person voted lower. All good? Alright, brilliant. Back to 50-50 now. Okay. So everybody's just like uncertain. Saying lower. Got 50 people in here, not bad. Not bad. Oh, actually, while we're here, so 21,600 target, I'll go to. You on about? What were? Sorry, I wanted to go over the executions we took earlier on in the day. Today. So, first of all, we took this large move down. Oh, we executed on the 15-second chart here. We executed there. We exited here. So we caught about 45 to 50 points inside of this trade here. Not bad. Basically, the setup for this trade was I was monitoring how we were going to react from this high. Okay. And it came apparent to me pretty much straight away that we took it out. This target has been on my chart for quite a while. We took it out. And then we souped it. We started dropping lower. Now, what the CSD was for this trade was the inversion, the invalidation of this first presented. Okay? As soon as this first presented got invalidated, this is the confirmation for me to say we're dropping lower. Okay? Now, why did I execute in this piece of price action? Let me drop that to 1 minute. Here on ES, let me bring us up to speed. 15 seconds. Okay. Is it back here? No, it's here. Oh, this is YM. I was about to say it looked really weird. Okay. So. Where are we? So, the reason we executed this trade here was if we jump up to, wait, who remembers, was it the 1 minute? No, I think it was the 5 minute one. I can't remember. I think it was the 5 minute here. Was it 15? No, I think it was 5. Yeah, no, it was the 5 minute. So, the reason why this trade was executed here instead of the retracement into this first presented was purely because of the fact, right, I'm expecting this to stay as a breakaway gap. Most of the time, especially when you're seeing these turtle soups happen, especially in the higher time frames, right? Especially when you see a higher time frame turtle soup happen, the first gap that gets invalidated or gets created will stay as a breakaway. So I was definitely expecting this very small gap here to stay. Did it even form a gap here? It didn't form a gap. Yeah. So this one was definitely expected to stay a breakaway, right? Because we displaced through that first presented so quickly that it was just like, I'm not expecting retracement up into there. Another reason, look at the time that we started displacing at. We started displacing exactly at 9:45, the start of the 9:45 macro. Okay, macro open, bang, drop lower. Okay, this is kind of telling me that this macro isn't going to have much manipulation to it, because remember, turtle soup highs won't get taken out until our drawn liquidity is met. So, because I know this turtle soup high isn't going to get taken out, I knew my stop was safe, at least like maximum up there. I had my stop here, but I knew for sure my stop was macros in. Nah, it's 15 minutes, mate. These are the extended macros. So the ICT macros are 10 minutes either side of the hour, but the extended macros are 15 minute. So they're like 5 minutes wider on each side. So then when we drop down to the lower time frames, all we waited to do is invert this 5 minute breaker. Right? Wait for this 5 minute breaker to get invalidated. It did. So what do? Just wait for the retrace into the inversion breaker. Just enter your trade and take profits at your profit. Where was our profit? Our profit target, where was the 15 minute? No, it was the 5 minute. Our profit target was at the consequent encroachment of this gap right here. There you have it. Nice trade. Literally executed with 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes, around 4 minutes. And that was the trade done. For the rest of the day, I was expecting a choppiness. When I entered this trade, I said multiple times I would never ever take this trade on a live account. Right? The minute I execute this trade. The only reason I executed this trade was because we were on paper. What was the 5 minute? No, I think it was the 3 minute. Yeah, no, it was a 3 minute order block, yeah. So we created this order block, we souped these lows, created this order block, so we just executed off this order block here. This was a break-even trade, so it wasn't a loss, but I made it super clear that on a day like this, that choppy price action, I would never ever ever enter into a trade like that. The 15-minute BISI has a volume imbalance. Which one are you talking about? Just tell me the time that it got made. Right, meet minutes coming out in literally a minute now. Was it 2, right? I didn't mess up the timings. It is a 2. Okay, brilliant. So with the poll, literally pretty much 50-50. But 54% of people are saying that we're going to be moving lower. What? This one in blue? No, they're not getting the volume imbalance in. There you are. 6:30. That was on 5 minute, bro. I did have a volume imbalance above it. I missed that when I was executing, actually. So it should have been drawn out of that. 6:30 to 50. Yeah, but I wasn't. We weren't looking at the 15-minute. We were looking at the 5-minute. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So meeting minutes should be coming out now. We'll be looking at how we're doing in a minute here. We're going to jump back up to the 15-minute chart. This is the range I was playing in at the moment. I'll colour these in black now. This is the range we're playing in for the moment. Oops. Okay. Can you please make a video of 3 or 4 examples of your 85% win rate model where you use tap to in lower time frames? Yeah, sure. I'll make a few, like... I can make like a little PDF or something with examples in it. LRLR, yeah. This is all just engineered liquidity below us. I'm definitely expecting lower prices. Oh yeah, I could do like a thread on X. That would work. I might do that actually. But I'm extremely busy with the ebook. That ebook will have a lot of sourcing for you guys. A lot of it. Alright. Haven't settled on a price yet, but it's going to be pretty affordable. Like, majority of people will be able to afford it. It's just going to be a one-time payment. And then any it's literally going to be a one-time payment, and then any updates I make to the ebook, it will automatically be sent to you. So you always get the newest update to it. If I ever change anything inside of it or add anything to it. You're short since 9:45 runner. God. You've been short for a long minute, haven't you? I would never hold through something like this. I'm not outside, I've just got my window open. My window's out right behind my desk, so you can probably hear all the windows birds tweeting. Can you describe about the content inside the ebook? Yeah, so it will have majority of the content I share inside of the Time Vault, including my own concepts, and I'll be dropping a lot of hints to the algo. And it'll literally be a fully from basics to 100% advanced market structure. So I'm going from like points of interest and institutional order flow all the way to the advanced stuff, like my own concepts that I make that I share in TTV. There's gonna be like loads of source dropped in there. Yeah. I've never seen before things. Yeah, so what? Majority of people said lower. Right, let's end that poll. Said higher. I don't know, man. We have quite a few SMTs on the highs and the lows. It's kind of 50-50. If NAS takes out these if NAS takes out this low, it's pretty obvious to me that we are going to go lower, because then we won't really have an SMT on lows. 4 news with SMT, is that correct? I wouldn't say that we 100% did. I'd say the manipulation would have actually been this higher leg here, but I could be wrong. I'm not gonna kind of predict where we're gonna move to at the moment. I'm just gonna wait and see, because nothing at the moment for NAS is 100%. Yeah. The moment we do have this 15-minute SMT, swept the range high. Doesn't look too bad. We'll have to see how we react off this order block first. But I'm liking the reaction of the high at the moment. To me, it looks like we're setting up a run to move lower. Why does not news push price? Is it because we have already expanded in week? What do you mean? Why does... What do you mean, bro? It's not like a... Or meeting minutes, I don't think is like a all-in-one kind of news driver. I think someone speaks during... Let me check that. Oh, is it not a speech? I'm sorry, it is. I don't know. But no matter what type of news it is, one way or another, what is said or what's released inside of that news has nothing to do with anything. It doesn't matter. The price will always reach its target at the intended time. Low prices are still looking juicy. Just waiting for that confirmation. I'm from the UK, I live in the UK, man. My voice is so heavy, women would be craving for it. That's quite funny. Alright. What are the lower time frames doing? I'm blushing. Nah, it's just really hot in this room. That was just pretty funny. Do you have a Notion template for journal? I don't have a Notion template. I do just have like this Google Sheet thing. I do have like this. So that was just really funny. I do have this a Google Sheet thing that I do have in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, there should be a channel for it. Do I still have it up, actually? I should have still have that up. Oh, wait, is it private? Wait, no, it might be private. Oh, no, everyone should be able to view that channel. It's underneath the Knowledge Vault. It's just Trade Journal. It's not great, to be honest. It's just a few, like, things, but it's alright. We'll just have to see and wait until something nice does happen. Right. Wait. Good high for the moment. We'll see where this hour closes. That'll kind of say a lot. Because if we close above the imbalance, then that'll be kind of obvious that we are going to go higher, right? I'm guessing YM made. What's that? I've set up with the weekly bias now, 15-minute. It is bullish in your opinion. Bro, if you're bullish, you execute on what you think, right? Yeah, I very rarely look over at YM. I only look over at YM if I need if I like really need a SMT to confirm my idea. Yeah. I'm monitoring ES and this high right here. I want to see if this high gets taken out. Some concepts you do learn from me. Good stuff, man. Are you in TTV or not? You already know. Oh, you're voting some on YouTube. Fair enough then, man. Fair enough. Yeah. I want to see how the body of the sword block reacts. How often do you look at DXY? Never. Literally never look at Dixie. Do you look for TAPTA in the low time frame in NQ only, or the one retraced P point of it? Do you look for TAPTA? I do look for TAPTA on the low time frames, yeah, if that's what you're asking. You look for TAPTA. Yeah, I do have a few more TAPTA concepts that I'm sharing in that book, and I have already released 2 Time Vault. Electron is very wise. Very wise. Smart man you are. I like how we're reacting off this hourly, basically for the current moment. Oops. The high that basically there. Nice order block as well. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. 15-minute isn't looking too bad. I don't particularly like how we close out of this range. Not a huge deal. Let's see the 5-minute. I'm going to see the reaction to this wick right here, the top of this wick. Did you study from Zeusy? I did not learn from Zeusy, no. Dream Forex. Is it time to risk me now? What are you on? Oh, right. Oh, right. Oh, I get it. What was that? Was that the one that? Oh. That's kind of funny. Then how do you have Zeusy templates? What do you mean have Zeusy templates? What do you mean a template? Yeah, what is that? Like in every vid. What do you mean? What? The lectures? Everybody's lectures look the same. It's either a slight. It's the same way as ICT does it. That time template. Time template. Yeah, no, he's a proper marketer. He is. Okay. Time-based AMD. We seem to be dropping lower. On the 1 minute, I want to see if we're going to invert this gap here. Actually, the 3 minute one looks juicy. I like this 3 minute one. I'm going to be watching this 3 minute Bissy here. Why does tap the work in 1 hour time frame? What's the logic behind it? Why would the market react from candle at the same time? Basically, and it's not just at the 1 hour time frame, right? It's every single time frame. If it's a 35 minute to the 365 year candle, right? Doesn't matter what time frame, okay? But just to make that straight, we might be having a nice 3 candle on the highs here. Just saying. The reason that works is because quarterly theory, yeah, never looked into it, don't really care for it. So yeah. The reason why tap works is because, as we know, price is ran by an algorithm, right? An algorithm. And these algorithms need data points to refer back to, meaning on the x-axis and on the y-axis. Okay? So, how would you, other than TAPTA, make a reference point that works on both the X and Y axis other than TAPDA. It's the only thing that makes sense. They're probably talking about the time cycles indicator. I don't use time cycles. I don't use them. I used to use them. They don't really fit me. They don't work for me. I wouldn't recommend you to use them either. Just use hourly candles and 90-minute candles, time-based liquidity. Okay, open weekly time frame, NQ and YM. Look which one took 2024 low. Whose theory is this TAPDA? I've never seen ICT talk about it. It's Rich the Bull's theory. It's Rich the Bull's theory. And yeah. Use a naked chart. Yeah, no, you know what? I'll open up a new layout here. YouTube live. There we are. How do I get rid of this? Okay. What was I being asked to do? Oh, right. That's something you asked me to do. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to press on that. Let me put my drawings back out actually. 15-minute range. Here. This orange low. $30-minute candle looks nice. I like where this 30-minute candle is going. I would have preferred to tap into this body of this order block. I understand how far away can I look for TAPDA on the 1 hour time frame in a certain range. There will be a candle for every hour, so it will only work with time-based SMT. What are you on about, mate? Why did Rich disappear? He literally just sometimes deletes his socials. He most likely come back soon. Yeah, he's bulking. He's locked in and he's bulking. That guy's massive, man. Is a 3-candle model only valid when the second candle closes in the range of the candle body, or is it okay if it closes in the wick? No, it's just within the whole candle, right? It's totally fine if it closes inside the wick. Illuminati came knocking at his door. I don't think it's that serious. It's just not that serious, though, is it? He did share some source on tap, though. Must say. Nah, he's not on Twitter anymore. He deleted his Twitter. He's not on any socials at the moment. He's not even active on like Discord or anything. He's just chilling, making money. Do you think ICD has his knowledge from an insider? There is no way someone sees all things he's teaching. I don't know. I can't really say. I mean, the things that he like figured out is crazy. Mad. Like, I mean, even a lot of his concepts were like back before he even started teaching, right? Like, what was it? Larry Williams? No, Larry Wheels? Williams? Larry Williams. Okay. Another guy is with the box. Gan. That's another guy. A lot of those have what you call it? ICT concepts in them before ICT started teaching them. So he did probably learn quite a bit from those, but he does have a lot of his own concepts, right? Like fair value gaps, breakers, probably order blocks aren't new things. William Garn, that's the one, yeah. No idea. Yeah, I see is renamed a lot. Birds in the background are amazing. I'm looking at that wick of that order block with the body 915. Yeah, so I would have liked it to tap into the body, right? It would have been really nice. But I'm fine with it running now. If it runs now, that's still okay. Let me open up a second thing here. That's still okay. Because we do have SMT up here. Okay? So this could be our reversal. Wow, where are we? He works for a Jewish family. Wyckoff is similar in many ways to ICT. Yeah. ICT did talk a lot about timing. It's just kind of like down, back behind everything. Because everything that he points out in his lectures are due to timing. Like, his concepts, fair value gaps, breakers, whatever, only work when they're aligned with specific price levels. Did you learn from Romeo CRT by your own three? No. CRT is different. Looks the same, it's different though. Do you use IPDA 20 to 60 day look back or for market cycles? 20 to 60 day look back. But there is a way of knowing, because every month it switches, right? This is something you won't learn, okay? This is something new. Every month it switches from 20 to 40 to 60 day look back, okay? It's not the same every month, okay? It switches every single month. And there is a specific method of figuring out what the look back for that month is. And if you saw my Twitter post talking about how the month of, what is it, May now? The month of May was predetermined, and where it was literally perfect to take, and the time was absolutely perfect. Everything was perfect about the low of May. And it's got everything to do with that 20 to 60 day look back. To be honest, people shouldn't care if he reinvented or created. Just pick a model and practice it till you make it. Yeah, literally, exactly. Did you also see ICT private mentorship? I haven't watched this private mentorship, no. Yeah. As long as you have proper risk management, you'll be fine. That's kind of the main thing here. Proper risk management. We're chopping around for a little bit now, aren't we? Do you trade with Apex, Top Step, or own capital? I have funds with Apex, my fund in futures. Haven't really started at Top Step. Might start Top Step, and my own capital. I'm slowly growing my own capital now. His rants are gems, but nobody pays attention. Exactly. exactly. Let me tell you something. AI is an amazing thing. Learn how to use AI. It will speed everything up for you a lot. But honestly, I can never be asked. Yeah, in trading. Well, learning to trade. Not like trading bots, like AI trading bots. You just get scammed if you buy one of those. But ICT Gems is a good channel. Definitely check that out. ICT Gems is a good channel. But for learn how to use AI. It will help you out a lot. What do I want to say? I want to say something. I don't remember. No. And training. Not as in like actually trading, I'm talking about like learning to trade. Right. Like if you know how to put a lecture into AI, do that. And if you know how to properly prompt it, you can extract everything valuable out of that lecture in a few minutes. You can go from like an hour to 2 hours long to a few words. Or you can even talk to it now. Talking to it is sick. Like, I literally just talk to my AI. I give it like all the data that I needed to do, and then it kind of makes the it makes like my PowerPoints for me. It kind of like words them correctly. Yeah, do it like that. You just gotta learn how to use it. Once you learn how to use AI, it's crazy. It's crazy the things you can do with it. Yeah, I know about Black Swan events. Why are you asking? That seems fishy. Huge market crashing coming. Just gonna quickly nip to the toilet, guys. Oh, this should be like 1 or 2 minutes. Oh, my mic was muted. I don't know who DTFX is. Fix and ICT are always butting heads. Oh, Dave teaches. I've never literally watched a single one of his lectures. I have no idea who he is. To drop a rap. Don't want to be hearing that. I always sing in my live streams on TTV. Annoy everyone. What's your average win rate? If you're honest, do you think one could reach 99.5% consistently over a period? 95% win rate. If you're reaching for low risk to rewards, yeah. Like, if you're reaching for maybe 0.75 each time, then possibly. But honestly, I'd rather trade how I'm trading, with like an 80% win rate, and have like a decent risk to reward. It's hard to find balance between risk to reward and win rate. You have to pick one or the other, in my opinion. Like, with a 1 to 2, you can get extremely high win rate, like 85. And then, like 4 to 5, you won't really be seeing higher than 75% win rate, I'd say. Man, if you add that thing with you skill boom, what are you on about? If you had what? Do you think Zusi lies about win rate? Of course, nobody has 100% win rate, but I truly think he has 90. No way, bro. 95% win. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I saw a guy in Binance Square has 100% win rate. It's always profit like. Oh, if he's closing with like 0.3 to like $1, and he's going in like big positions, then that makes sense why he has 100% win rate. Yeah. Also, what's his name? The Forex guy on in the Robins. That just like DCAs into all of his positions. What's his name? It's like something David. It's like Arsha David or something. Morpheus. What? Forex? Yeah, it's like Arsha David. He uses like, yeah, Asher, yeah, something like that, yeah. He uses like Fibonacci circles or something. And he just DCAs. He has a 100% win rate. But if he loses one trade, then he's blown his whole account because he DCAs into like the whole position over and over again, all day like on the left side of the curve, and he sells right at the highs. So if something goes wrong, then he's like blown his whole account really. But the way he does it is smart. Wow, voice crack there, but the way he does it is smart. Right, he does earn money. He's proper. A 1-to-1 student, Zeus has a win streak of 22 wins. Yeah, and that's not like, that's totally obtainable because with his knowledge, because like we know the same thing, right? He's just selling it 3x the price what I am, for his 1-to-1. Knowledge, it's not difficult to have a 22% win rate. 22%, have a 22%. Have a 22 win streak, right? Especially if you're just having those, especially having those high win percentage. Sorry, my brain's like slowly shutting down. Having those like high win rate models, having 22 win streak isn't hard. I give my students like a 1 to 1.5 risk reward model, and they achieve extremely high win rates. My students on his first week, he achieved an 85% win rate, and he took with 1.5 risk to reward. He took like 6 trades that week or something. Nearly all of them were wins. Mates, do last week. One of these guys uses time and astrology planets stuff to trade forex pairs, and he has more than 7% win rate. He used time cycles, but first he had direction. What? Astrology and planets? That's something new. New for me in his video. He opened up the astrology app in PC. So he's going to do black magic stuff and yeah, she seems to be an influencer too, so don't know how. Yeah. Oh, what was that? The person that was that like the student? You see, always watch SMR forming and direction. Yeah. Influencer / marketer. Yeah. That'll tell you a lot, really, wouldn't it? Drop what right now for the for the students? What do you want me to drop? Coming up to power hour now. still not expecting much. Nothing's happened. Not really expecting anything to happen really. It's quite fun being on these YouTube lives. To be honest, I might do it more often. Yeah, I know one guy who uses numerology to trade. I can't say it's lying or a scam either. Oh, people use anything to trade. But if it works, it works. Like, I mean, if they make money doing it, you can't... It's like, keep doing what you're doing. I don't care if you're blowing on candles. If blowing on candles works for you, then do it. I did top-down analysis at the start, brother. I'm watching the consequence of that wick. I'm watching the body of the sword block, bro. The 1 to 1.5. Oh, that's you can't. It's a model that you need the teachings I teach, and therefore, like, it's stuff I can't just give out to anyone. No, I can tell you what it is, but I can't tell you, like... Basically, all it is like a break and retest, really, isn't it? So, it's kind of... you have some sort of level here, breakthrough level, and then you have EQ of a range. You have EQ of a range here. Let's make this... EQ of a range here, and then you take your trade here. Oh, you have trade here. Your stop loss will be like here, and this every single time this gives you a 1.5. Every single time it gives you 1.5. Tough day. It's not a tough day because you're just kind of sitting here. Pretty easy day. And also, if possible in futures, drop some airdrop kind of thing, discount for students, something like that. Oh, do you guys want like a little live stream discount for TTV? Only available for live people right now. Can I don't know how I'll be able to do that. Who wants like a live stream discount for TTV? 25% off. Okay, I'll make a discount only for this stream, so not even for the recording. let's do code discount. No, code YouTube. That's gonna be the code. Give me 2 seconds. How do I do this? God, I can never remember how to do these. Marketing. Promo codes. Here we are. Code stake. Okay, use promo code. Right, the code is going to be YouTube for 25% off. Forever. So, if you use this code right now, you'll have it for the rest of your TTV subscription. Okay, so this code will expire at 10, so 5 o'clock EST. 28. Oops. Oh, what? Where's it gone? Oh, I need to redo it now. So YouTube, 25% off. Forever. The day is 28/05/2025 at. What are we doing at 10, right? So 22:00. Okay. Look at the promo code used once per user. Okay. In the past. What do you mean in the past? Oh, I wrote 02, not 05. It's a bit stupid of me. There we are. Great promo code. Okay. Code YouTube is now live. This will last for 1 month. So the promo code will, if you use it right now, if you use code YouTube right now, it will stay on for the rest of your subscription, not just for 1 month. For the rest of your subscription, 25% off. I'll drop the code sexy voice gives you a 99% voice, 99% off. So just write YouTube, yeah, all caps. Wait there. Oh, code YouTube. 1 sec, I'll write up here. For 99. Oh, 25% off TTV. Okay, there you are. Let's put it as a poll. I don't know what to. Let's put that for 7 market days. It includes weekends, so like for a whole 7 days it's free, and then you roll over to a paid. Yeah. So for the rest of your subscription, guys, you're 25% off. Still nothing happening over on these charts at the moment, so just gotta wait. Damn, on the stream, it looks like really glitchy. Why is it like really? It's not very smooth on stream, is it? It's like, okay. Birds are slowly slowing down. Not chirping as much. What I expect now from the market, from this 30-minute close, still expecting low prices, right? On the 15-minute, I'll be happy to come above this. Yeah, I'll be happy to come above this wick one more time to like wick up here into sword block body, but for Nvidia, yeah, let's just consolidate for Nvidia. So waiting. Yeah, so I mean, I might do like these free live YouTube trading streams. Obviously, today we didn't actually get any executions in because there's nothing to execute off. But might start doing these like once or twice a month. Get some free value out. Where down? Probably gonna get like a copyright strike from just singing that. It's a bit annoying how you can't put any music on. I'll get some food. All the TTV members know I just love food. I'm always eating. Copyright free music. Nice. And join CTV now. Do you use SMT indicator? If not, brother, don't use a SMT indicator. Believe me, the way that they view price isn't the same way. Whoa, we're dropping. Well, there goes those lows we marked out earlier. What came out? Oh, probably Trump said something. No, it's per month, brother. But like the promo code will be, every subscription will be 75% off. Sorry, 25% off. Did Trump say something? He definitely did. Yeah, no, if you want to use an SMT indicator, I've got in the time vault in... I've got a indicator section here. One indicator section here, and I've got this SMT indicator here that you can check out. Floundering. Oh, really? Yeah. SMT at 1 hour, 12 o'clock handle. London low is out. Yeah. Just waiting for the reaction now. Yeah, those shorts are clean. No, tell us about that community account that we are trading at each live session. Yeah, so basically, in a TTV, we have something called the community account, where basically we, the community votes on trades we should take, and it's a 50k Apex funded account. The community votes on trades that we should take. As soon as we get a payout, all that payout money goes straight back to the community. I can either, and then they vote basically what they want. If they want to do like multiple PS5s, we send PS5s to everyone's address, or we can either just send just cash to people through WAP or whatever they want. That payout money goes straight back to the community, and yeah. We can either do like some sort of wheel to pick people from TTV to get those rewards. I don't know, Interbank Connects? Yeah. I don't really monitor him. No. I heard of him. I think he's the guy that mentored Zeusy. Which PD array causes deep voice? The breaker. A breaker. Trade more breakers and you'll get a deeper voice. Believe me. Oh my god. I'll get into this. Hour now 30. Power hour is coming up now. When can one take an entry on the 15 second? Normally I take entries in the 1 minute. So I usually like to, oh wow, in the 1 minute this was obvious. Holy moly. This piece of price action. I usually drop down to the 15 second when I feel like when the 1 minute won't supply me with an entry. Which happens quite a lot. You see quite a few of my executions being on the 15 second. This could be a nice inversion play. See, because now I wouldn't mind higher prices now that we took out this low and we're rejecting from it. Take a look over at YM. Took it out. We don't really have like some sort of crazy SMT though, which isn't great. I mean, I guess we have an SMT here, right? Might run down and get some food. I think we should take a little break and get some food. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Power hour is opening up now. Still nothing to really see on the higher time frames. I mean, we've got this beautiful sweep of this range low now, so we could be coming back up to here. I wouldn't mind seeing that. 3 minutes. Yeah, we're back in 1 minute, guys. Got myself some potatoes. Bon appetit. Thank you very much. Alright. Like how we inverted this gap. These order blocks don't look too bad to take a trade off, but no SMTs. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna let it run. Eating again. Yeah, well, when am I not? We should be seeing like better price action tomorrow though. This day was kind of bound to be bad. Can't lie. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. Quick manipulation to go higher. Look how we're reacting to this range low. But I mean, until Nvidia earnings, I'm not really expecting a whole lot. They can just go straight line. You know what I mean? So I mean, we would have got tapped in here. A bit into it, but it's not a trade I'd want to take. You're trading market maker models with time-based SMT, tapped and a clear drawn liquidity, mostly equal highs, lows. Okay. I mean, how is your high time frame? How much attention do you pay with high time frame? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, but that wouldn't be anything I'd want to take. So I'd rather let the trade run, but Yeah. It's just so you guys can see how, like, how you need to trade to be profitable and the mindset you need to be to actually start making money trading. Because if you just, like, run and jump into these positions, this one played out, next 3 won't. So, just let it run. Literally, straight to this high. Can't lie. Right. Power Hour starting off with a good start. Starting off with a bang. Just good to hear. I've already ate all my potatoes. Should add some more, to be honest. I want to put, like, this is what we were doing earlier in the live stream this morning. We just got a YouTube video. Just got to put it. You put it in the top left here. Start watching it. Can't do that on YouTube though. You get a copyright strike. Cheers. Yeah. Bit annoying to say the least. We were watching one of those, swimming videos. They drive in between, swerving in between the traffic. That's sick. Nice. We actually held the viewers pretty well so far, so not bad. Right, I would like to see if we could get an entry to the upside here. It would be nice. We would have to have a very... By the time Nvidia earnings comes out, we would have to have a very trailed stop. Because when Nvidia earnings comes out, that thing will rip through your stop loss. Alright, see you, Electron. Have a good day, man. Have an amazing day. Okay. That was a nice trade. Yeah, bro, I'm in the UK as well. So, same time as our brother. We seeing any SMT here? No. Don't feel like giving us an SMT? Okay. It's not time to reverse. Not time to reverse yet. No candle to candle. Both these assets are very correlated at the moment. Extremely correlated. Right. There we are, both coming into here. I want to make an SMT. Come down to this order block, maybe. Oh, definitely came down to the order block. Are we going to come back to the other side of the range? That'd be kind of crazy. Strike 50% of this dealing range. 50% of this dealing range. Actually, this would be a nice dealing range. Okay, came into discount. Had SMT on this low now. Good. What time is this PM start? I can never remember without an indicator. 2:30? 1:30, isn't it? PM starts at 1:30, I think. 1:30? Yeah, I thought so. Let's see what first presented. Fuck, all got presented. What's this first presented here? I think this is the first presented, I think. Holding nicely here. Taking buys from something like this wouldn't be too bad. This is an instance where I'll drop into the 15-second because the 1 minute price action isn't developed. Oh, I forgot how these. Put like some Kellogg's bar up here. See if it's any good. Food review Naut. Food review Nautilus. This is that's what it looks like. Not too shabby. Not too bad. SMT on the highs with YM. I'm going to leave shorts for now. I'm not going to be interested in shorts. We've got SMT on these lows now. Flavor. Not bad. Flavor's not too shabby. This order block. All that order block could be nice. Not enough displacement to take that. Not enough. Still got SMT. Do we have that large SMT though? We don't. Okay. I'm gonna wait and see. See what happens. Yeah, I know there's an SMT on the highs, but it's not like definite that we're going lower. I'll say we just leave it and just wait for Nvidia. Right, guys, who says we hop off now? We have a little break. My eyes are going circular from looking at these charts. And we hop back on at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who says yes to that? Say yes or no. Either stay on for no, or we hop off and jump back on it for yes. Yeah, good idea. Yeah. Alright, sounds good. Right, so I hope to see you all in about 40 odd minutes. All 40 of you. Not a single one of you missing. Not a single one of you. Because at the moment, price action's unsure. We're going to allow price to develop. I'm not taking any trades prior to Nvidia earnings. Okay. So, yeah. Right. Hope to see you all in about... how long? Hour? 45 minutes? Something like that. 40 minutes. Right, cool. Hope to see you then. Bye.